Hi, welcome back to Tips and Tricks, where I try to give you some useful information in under 2 minutes. So let's get started. We've been talking about veneers, and when I first started doing veneers, I didn't like to make temporary, so I didn't, and I actually charged the patient less. But it became problematic because you went from really small prepared teeth to larger veneers, and the problem with veneers is that they're either in or they're out. You can't provisionally cement them. And so it made making that decision at the delivery appointment difficult for the patient because it was such a huge leap between looking at prep teeth and looking at final veneers. And this is why I developed a provisional technique for veneers that was very easy. And I can't talk about that in 2 minutes because I don't have time. But I can talk about the importance of you making veneer provisionals. I call them party teeth because there's not a lot of retention, so I'm to make sure the patients take it easy on them. But I think what you're really doing is you're doing kind of a mock-up in a sense, which we've talked about. You're doing a mock-up where they've got something in their mouth and they can live with it for a few days. So my protocol is at the delivery appointment, I don't make any huge changes if I think they look okay, even though the patients sometimes think they're too big or sometimes whatever, too white maybe. I want the patient to live with it at least for 3 or 4 days, and then I get them back, and then we photograph them, and we analyze the photographs, and that way the patient's had an opportunity to kind of get used to it. And then we make decisions as to color, final decisions. You know, are they too white? Are they not white enough? Do we need to modify them a little bit as far as shape? And by that time, the patient, has a pretty good idea of what they like and don't like, and can give you some, good information. So you can go ahead and make your modifications, take your photographs, make an impression of the modified provisionals, if in fact you even need to modify them, and then you can send that off to the laboratory. So now when you deliver your veneers, the final veneers will be really close to the provisionals, and so when you get to deciding, the patient gets to deciding whether or not they want to accept those final veneers for cementation, it's just a little minor step forward, and usually the decision is pretty easy. That's why you got to make good provisionals for veneers. Thank you.